Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. And today, we're watching Messy Mondays, 5 Reasons College Might Be a Waste of Your Time. That sounds actually like a really good one. I probably won't even have anything negative to say, which is a good thing, because I feel like I've been overly negative on like 90% of these. And again, it's not that I'm trying to be negative. Part of it is I'm just a negative person, so I apologize for that. And then the other thing is, a lot of times I find it hard to respond to something unless it's something I disagree with, because if it's something I agree with, I just kind of let it by. Whatever. That's not what I'm here to talk about, though. Let's get into the video.
Wow. Can you believe that it's already time for school to start back up? That wonderful institution designed to promote allegiance to the state while indoctrinating your children to all think alike.
It's a good time to be doing this because I'm told by people who go to school, or no, I'm not told by people who go to, I don't have any contact with anybody who goes to school, but I am told by TV and by random people online that we're in back to school season. So yeah, it's a good time to be doing this video.
God bless America. And Prussia. Now, nobody really likes school, but we all go anyway, right? I mean, you have to go to grade school or else you're guilty of truancy because this is a free country. But what about college? No one forces you to go to college, but yet we all go. Because 9 to 5 is the American dream. Oh.
College is trash, honestly. Like, I'm so glad I dropped out of college. And although I wasn't particularly happy about it at the time, I didn't really drop out of college. I sort of got pulled out because my mom didn't want me going to college anymore. But I'm so glad that I didn't continue going to college. Like, I'm glad I did as much as I did, because it's the little bit I've done has helped me a lot. But not in any real way, just like because it's helpful to have the 15 college credits I have. Well, specifically, I'll just get into the specifics since I'm probably not making any sense right now. I was able to join the military without a high school diploma because of my 15 college credits. Now, dropping out of high school was a good idea.
Oh, that's right. The only way for you to get a job doing something that you love is to go to school for an extra 4 years so that you can get a piece of paper that makes you worth something to companies and corporations. Right,
it's so stupid. I mean, it really doesn't, but a lot of jobs require, and for no reason at all, there's no reason you should need college to be a clothing hanger, but that joke probably went over like half of y'all's heads. Anyways, but there's no reason half of these jobs should require the education they do, but for some reason they do, because somebody somewhere decided it does.
And corporations, by the way, which are currently doing the opposite of hiring new people. I'd say our system is bulletproof. In the interest of full disclosure, I guess I should tell you that I'm currently a junior in college, and I like it. But that doesn't mean everybody has to go like we're all told we should. So let's explore 5 reasons why college might be a waste of your time. Number 1, if it's just an excuse to party. We all know the—
Right. That's a good point. I mean, I've tweeted, or I guess X posted nowadays, several times, like whenever somebody's talking about like, oh, why don't we forgive college debt, it's like, I'm not going to use the money that I earn to pay off the debt of some idiot who's getting drunk every night in college because they're stupid, you know? Like, no. People that go to college for the parties, I'm going to shut up before I say something that will not only get me kicked off of YouTube, but probably get me kicked off of a lot more than YouTube.
Those people that make us go, then why are you even here? These are the people who constantly complain about two things: bad grades and hangovers.
Dude, I drank so much last night!
Dude, I studied for only 5 minutes before class, and I still got a D.
College is awesome!
I love it!
Dude, I found this
dude.
awesome new drinking game we can play! Let's go!
So I guess...
Now, to be fair, some people don't really need to study. I remember one time I spent like 4 minutes studying for a test, and my roommate spent like 4 hours studying for the same test, and I scored higher than he did. I'm just a good test taker, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. Now, overall, he ended up with a higher GPA than I did, slightly. But the point is that some people just really don't need to spend as much time studying as others do. But that's not what he's talking about here, so I'm just mentioning that because I can.
I guess if you're this kind of person, college isn't really wasting your time. You're basically just wasting your life. There are much cheaper ways to be an idiot. Number 2, Gen Eds. If you've been to college for any length of time, you know that the main complaint, aside from bad cafeteria food, is all of the Gen Eds you're required to take. But are all these complaints valid? Yes. If college is supposed to be about gaining skill in a particular field, why the heck do I have to spend the first 2 years getting a generalized one-size-fits-all education?
You need a well-rounded education.
No, I don't. I just need you to teach me the skills that apparently I can't learn anywhere else.
Well, have you taken world history yet?
What does that have to do with my science degree?
Well, you'll never know until you find out, now will you? That'll be $400 per credit hour, thank you.
Which leads to number 3. It costs too much. Seriously.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really make sense to have Gen Eds, I guess. General education. I'm assuming that's what that stands for. But there's a sense in which someone looks at someone with a college degree and assumes them to have a certain level of education generally, and that, I mean, that may or may not be of any relevance, but it is a thing that happens. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Seriously, what the heck? Why is college so expensive? All for something that is increasingly proving to be less important than we've been led to believe. But it's just so important that you go to a good college and get a good education that it completely negates the fact that the idea of paying that much money for anything is kind of completely ridiculous. I mean, if...
Yeah, I mean, college is stupid. Paying... I think a lot of things are overpriced. Colleges are definitely overpriced. I mean, I definitely shouldn't have to pay $80 for a paperback book that's like 200 pages. Like, the books are ridiculously overpriced. Like, I don't know how it blows my mind. I mean, I don't think professors shouldn't be well paid, and I haven't been able to like sit down and do the math on how much they actually are paid, but I'm sure they're overpaid. Like, come on. I think with how much people pay for their education, it's ridiculous.
If you just strip away everything that you were taught in school and all the societal norms about how important college is, on some fundamental level, saying that it's essential to spend a ton of money on something just because it's what a good American is supposed to do when they turn 18? I don't know, that just sounds weird to me. But maybe if you really know what you want to do in life and know that you can make all of that money back, it's worth it. But if you don't know what you want to do with your life, how is putting yourself into huge debt going to help you decide?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, here. That's a point I've been trying to make forever. Like, I miss the days when the only people who went to college was it's because they were going to be a preacher, a doctor, or a scientist, basically. People who actually needed that education to do whatever job it was. People now go to college for literally 0.5 reasons.
4, if you think college guarantees you a job.
I am outraged that I put in 4 years at university and I can't find a job. Maybe I shouldn't have majored and minored in philosophy.
I don't know when this mentality started gaining speed, but seriously, it's time for it to die.
Oh boy, my first day of college is... When I leave this place, I will have all of the information I need implanted into my brain! What job do I think I'm going to be entitled to when I graduate?
The thing about college is that you get what you put into it. Sure, at the end of it, you'll get a piece of paper that says you spent a ton of money and didn't fail any classes. But that doesn't mean you'll have what you'll need to get and keep a job.
So what experience do you have in the field of writing?
I have a degree in English!
That's, okay. Good point, but no. What the heck is the deal with jobs requiring you to have a given amount of experience to get the job? How are you supposed to get the experience without the job? Especially if it's, like... And you would think, oh, it's just higher level. No, it's not just higher level jobs. Every single job requires you to have 5 years of experience for some reason. It's like, why? How does that make sense? This is my first job. No, I don't have any experience. Stupid.
Yes, I see that. Did you do any writing while you were in college?
I wrote book reports!
No, I mean, did you do any writing outside of college while you were in college?
No!
And the 5th reason you might be wasting your time going to college is the internet. Guys, the internet changed everything. You can go online and read up on just about any topic that you can imagine, and it's free. And anything you can't find on the internet can probably be found in a used textbook, which you can buy, you guessed it, on the internet. If you think about it, you can do college without even going to college.
Oh man, you have to go for the experience!
Yeah, tell you what, if I'm gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars to have an experience, you better believe it'll have nothing to do with boring lectures and everything to do with a month-long vacation cycling in Colorado. That is my American dream. So there you have it! College can be a great thing, but we need to stop looking down on people that don't go. Seriously, who cares if you don't go to college? This whole idea that college is equivalent to success is just an idea they want you to believe so that they can rip you off. Why should you spend 4 years doing something you don't want to do so that you can be somebody else's idea of successful? Figure out your own definition of success and be that.
Hi, Mommy. I love you. You're my favorite. I was just calling to let you know that I received all F's in all my classes, but that's not why I called you. I called you before financial aid got a hold of you to let you know that I will not be receiving no more financial aid. So I just, come on, can you send me a little bit more money, please? I need it to be successful. I don't want to eat at Mickey D's the rest of my life.
I may or may not have spaced out for that last bit there. But yeah, bottom line, college is dumb, and you'd be smarter if you didn't go. Most of the time. Anyways, that's my take on it, and that seems to be Blimey Cow's take on it as well. So, really, really glad, as I said, that we could have a more positive video here. So, That's what I say. What unites people better than a common enemy, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go see what other people have to say in the comment section. Alright, so I've gone through the comment section and I've picked out 4 comments that I'm gonna go and highlight real quick here. First of all, at Prov358 says, my husband and I were both homeschooled. We didn't go to college, are debt-free, own and operate a successful business, and have 3 happy kids. Do what you love, work hard, live frugally, and in all your ways acknowledge him and he'll direct you. P.S. My formerly homeschooled siblings and I love your videos. Yeah, that's great. I mean, especially if you're going to start your own business, like, I mean, there's certain businesses, obviously, but the point is, if you're not gonna have to try and get hired by someone, there's no point. There's absolutely no point. If you're gonna hire yourself, be self-employed, what the point in having a piece of paper, you know? At Doc Psycho Wave says, that was awesome. A good rule of for college is, or a good rule of thumb for college is, don't go if you need loans. Like you pointed out, everything you need to know you can learn online. Only companies like pieces of paper that show you are in debt up to your ears, therefore you'll be faithful to that company just so you can pay off the debt. College isn't for everyone, and life is the better teacher. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing is, I don't know, maybe that is why some companies like hiring people to have a degree. It's a little more cynical than I think is probably accurate, but it's a funny thought anyways. At Eric Burkholder 6808 says, when the only thing you dislike about Blimey Cow is seeing your own reflection in the black part of your screen. I don't know, I just thought that one was funny. And then Maisie Mallory 6253 says, I'm a sophomore in college and can't agree with this more. Half the people I know are only here because they have been told their whole life that college equals success. More than half of my friends who graduated couldn't find jobs and now live with their parents. The, quote, experience, unquote, isn't worth $100,000 in debt. Yeah, so I saw something a few years ago that said, like, most people who get a college degree do end up making enough more to pay off, or to make up for the debt they lost, but, like, still, like, you're not going to get those years of debt back. Like, is it worth it? No, I don't think it's worth it. Especially considering it's not an absolute guarantee, but whatever. Anyways, if you were wondering why I was spacing out towards the end of the video there, it's because I was looking for this meme that I made a while ago. Basically, college students in a nutshell. Let me actually zoom in here. College students in a nutshell. I've got a party to attend, my life to throw away, and my parents to blame for it. I'm swamped. And yeah, that's basically being a college student in a nutshell, in my opinion. Anyways, though, that's going to be the end of this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye. Subscribe to Blimey Cow. Bye.